Hello and welcome to Tuning In. I am Anna, your host, and today we are interviewing two local artists, Noah Bolton and JARN. How are you guys?
Good. I'm well.
Thank you for making the trek in.
Yes, thank you.
We got an official setup today. We are at Found Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the big light on.
Yeah, a big light.
Very nice. I love the big light.
I would love to hear a bit about yourselves. Tell me about yourself, Noah. Introduce yourself.
About myself?
Yes, sir.
That's a deep question. There's a lot of places that I could go with
Very
that.
nuanced individual.
Yeah, well, I love music. It's a big part of who I am, expressing myself through sound. Yeah, I'm 20 years old. That's a part of my identity, I guess I could say. I enjoy the nature. I enjoy music.
The nature.
Just living life to the fullest in each moment.
And yourself, JARN. Tell
Chillest guy.
us a bit about yourself.
I'm JARN, the one,
The only.
the one and only JARN. Also known as Young JARN.
Young JARN.
JARN.
Also known as Jack O'Lantern.
How did the name JARN come about?
It's a mix of my first and last name.
Oh,
And it also means like a strong iron tool.
in what language?
I'm not 100% sure. I just know that's like the originating. I searched it up. I was like, what does my name
That's
even
like the
mean?
etymology.
Yeah. It's
That's
like
cool.
It means like an iron hammer.
Mm.
So like,
That's what I thought when you walked in. I was like, that guy looks like a massive tool.
right? Literally. I got a little bit of a walk, a little bit of a strut.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure. But no,
You're a rapper.
yeah, I do. I rap. I sing a little too. I sing a little. I genre hop a lot. I absolutely love music. Same as Noah here. Love it.
You two have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
Homeschool.
Yeah.
Really?
We were both homeschooled at the same time. So we met at a gym class. It was like a gym class facilitated for specifically homeschooled kids.
What does homeschool gym class look like? Does everybody just like meet in a field or?
Yeah, so it was at like a sports center,
Okay.
like the sports center in Cochrane.
Yeah.
So we would meet there with a group of kids, and it was basically like the regular gym class at any other school, just for homeschool
Just with
kids.
a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, basically.
Bunch of weird people.
Bunch of weird,
Yeah, everybody
strange
was-
people.
Everybody was kind of strange, but we were like a similar kind of strange. So
Okay.
we became friends.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Was it like dodgeball or something?
No, it was line dancing.
Yep.
It was line dancing. I was like, "Hey, want to dance?
You want to be my partner
Yeah.
Want to dance with
for
me?"
life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
We
I
locked
do.
in from that moment.
You know what?
Yeah.
The last interview I did with Taylin Trevis about her EP Vespid, we also started off by talking about line dancing. And she grew up on a ranch, and I asked her if she was familiar with Cadillac Ranch, and she was not. Are you two familiar with the Cadillac Ranch?
I am. I choose to act like it doesn't exist.
Why?
I think that I just have bad memories associated with line dancing. Besides that one, that's like since that moment, like that was the only good experience I've had line dancing.
Yeah,
And then the rest of it, I don't know about that one.
not good.
Sticky floors,
Yeah.
scary people,
Scary people.
Yeah.
scary people.
Scary. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I learned Cotton Eye Joe.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
my line dance of choice.
Yes.
Yeah. Some grade 3 dance competition.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe.
And I can't remember if I said this in my last interview or not, but I remember when I was in junior high, we would have these homeroom challenges. And one of them was a line dancing challenge. And I won my homeroom a prize because of how enthusiastically I line danced.
Holy cow.
Because I don't know, it's just in me.
That's insane.
I'm just Alberta bred.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you very
Yes.
much. You don't have to act so impressed, guys.
I mean, I've never seen anybody win any competitions from line dancing except for like full-on cowboys.
Yeah.
Well, look at me.
Like we're talking boots,
did
hat.
I got my boots on right
Draw.
now. No one can
Yeah.
see it,
Terrible.
but I do.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
They're equipped.
Yes.
Purebred out here.
Purebred Albertan girl.
Yes.
100%. So today we are here to talk about your single Memories, which is dropping on July 11th. Is that correct?
Yes. 12th.
12th.
12th, but
Yeah,
I think it's
correct
11th
that.
at
They're gonna fire
least
me.
at
11th
midnight.
at midnight.
So it'll be up on the 12th.
So on the 12th. Yeah, when the clock rings on the 12th. What?
So we're here to discuss your single memories that is out on July 12th.
Yes.
July 12th. Yeah.
Fantastic.
absolutely.
When the clock rings, if you all caught that. So what we're going to
Perfect.
do is we're going to do a lyrical analysis of your song. I want to hear about your lyricism. I want to hear about your writing process.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to go into slightly more stupid questions, which admittedly I'm a little bit more excited for because I love to yap.
Of course.
And yeah, I'll keep you on your toes and you will have no choice but to answer them. Sound good?
Amazing.
Fantastic.
I'm excited.
Incredible. Let's get started. So, we start off with JARN's first verse. Talk real fast in this song. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
So, you start off by saying, melodies got a hold on me, extremities way too close to see, treacheries what you did to me, felonies lost my inner peace. So, right off the bat, and this is probably me reading into things, I did listen to all your songs. I also did do a deep dive into all of your social media accounts, so I hope you're excited for that. Right off the bat, I found a parallel between this lyric and your song "Erase the Pink," maybe a reference to "She's Sending Me Another Song." I think I'm reading into it a little bit,
No.
but
That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, music is a way that I feel like I communicate, and also have been communicated with, and also I associate my emotions with music a lot. So it's very tied in there.
So when you're kind of reliving memories or experiencing memories, the music that you listen to plays a really big part in defining those moments for you.
Absolutely. And the music I make, like all the different eras that I've made music in, all come from different emotions, different times where I was either struggling or I was
100%.
connected to different people. Or
Yeah.
so it's definitely the song "Memories" for me was about the same person that "Erase the Pink" was about. So
Guys! Okay. Moving on. Extremities way too close to see. Treacheries what you did to me. Felonies I lost my inner peace. So when I was reading this, diving into the language, if you will, it seemed like not only were you observing the memories, but you were physically in them. There's a lot of imagery of closeness, almost like you are immersed in the memories and unable to take a step back. Like almost if you're like getting clips or fragments of these memories, you know, extremities, arms, legs, hands, what have you, and melodies that are stuck in your head, maybe songs your ex sent you, treacheries and feeling like you're a victim to whatever hurt you. Yeah.
Wow. Yes, absolutely. I love this. This is so cool. You did great. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I think that it's hard sometimes when you can't get away from emotions and you just have to feel it, but you don't want to. And so, the whole extremities, like way too close to see. That line was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, there's so many different ways you could go with that, but it was definitely a physical and a mental feeling and a mental thing.
You know what that kind of reminded me of? You ever watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off? So you know when, oh my gosh, Cameron, what's his name? They're at like the museum and he's standing really close to this painting and it's like that pointillism, right? And like he's staring at the painting and the more he looks, the more he just sees these little like dots that make up the painting. It's kind of like that where you're way too close to even perceive what you're thinking of or
Actually,
looking at.
yeah, the full picture.
Yeah.
You're just stuck.
You are stuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you got intrusive thoughts. Moving on to the next lyric. You created nemesis out of those that were close to me, went around and flaunted my creation for all to see.
That one's crazy.
Yeah.
That one's a bar.
Big diss.
Yeah, big diss. Holy cow. That one was purely just like bitter feelings. Basically, I felt as though all my friends had like kind of just turned against me
100%.
and were on her side, which thinking back on it now, having matured and thought a little more,
Yeah.
probably pretty valid. But at the same time, it was hard to feel. And then the second line, that one is literally just about how like you can put a lot of time into somebody and effort, and then it turns out that they then it's like you've helped create something with them or of them.
That's what I got. I was going to say, I was going to ask, is this turning of close people against you, the treacheries you were talking about? Sounds like it. And alongside this, is your creation, your music, or maybe the person you shaped this ex into be?
Absolutely.
And so it's kind of like that feeling that you worked really hard to grow with this person and maybe teach this person things that maybe they taught you some things as well. And now they get to go and be a better person without you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's on the money.
It's a bitter feeling.
It is. It is. It is. And I think I was coming from a more shallow standpoint. I think that
Mhm.
those lyrics were definitely like in my brain when I was writing them. It
You
was
were
more
venting.
yeah, it was like more of a taboo kind of lyric I was going for, I think.
Mm,
It was meant to be kind of directed to like the physicality of a relationship, but I also do think that it could be applied in every way. Like
mhm.
the especially like the mental emotional way that you build up with someone, especially over like a long period of time, like
Mhm.
years. And then just to
Yes.
have that like be like whoop, and then suddenly they're off with someone else, or you're off with someone else, and you might even, I like part of that was even me thinking about her thinking the same way I was.
Yeah, like almost kind of projecting onto her what you think she could be thinking about you.
Mm, mm,
That's so real. And, when you do have a breakup, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, half the battle is trying to grow on your own without being like, what are those people that I've separated from thinking?
hmm Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So the next lyrics are also quite bitter.
Oh,
I hope that you hear this, feel it deeply, enough with discretion. I'm going to tell the whole story.
mm,
And at this point, you take a step back from those glimpses of your past memories, almost that, that pointillism or the extremities too close to see, and you face the truth of your situation. And, coming from a standpoint now where you are more mature, you have a more fully faceted and well rounded understanding of the situation, it's not all casting you in.
mm,
You have a little bit more of mm, a realistic view
mm,
of what that whole situation looks like. And enough with discretion, you're using your music or maybe even your creation, as you put
mhm,
it, if you're not just talking about the person you grew from away from, but like your art,
mhm.
to voice your truth.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And that was meant to be kind of like a, like a screw you. I don't even
I
care.
gathered
Like
that.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and you
Mhm.
might not like it, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
No, and that's the beauty of being an artist is that you don't have to tell everything from a completely, say, mature or altruistic standpoint. You can be bitter and you can vent.
hmm
And that doesn't, you can kind of separate the art from the artist in that way, where maybe you are a very self aware kind of person.
hmm
But
hmm
when you are explaining to maybe yourself or your audience how you felt it happened, it can be through that lens of
hmm
your hurt.
Absolutely. And something else I was gonna say about those lines, and just like
Go
I feel
for
like
it.
that entire verse, but it's almost like me saying like, "Oh, enough with discretion. I'm gonna tell the whole story." Was also kind of a manipulation because I told the
Mm,
story from my perspective
yeah.
completely. It wasn't like I was telling the whole story. I was telling like my perspective of it.
Your
So
point of
in a
view.
way, it was like misdirecting, saying I'm gonna tell the whole story, but it's only my version. And so it's like,
A little bit of like an unreliable narrator, kind of.
exactly. It's kind of like setting the memory.
I like that.
hmm
These gentlemen are so smart. Okay, on to the chorus. So, Nova is singing the chorus. Did you two write the chorus together, or was this your lyrics?
This was mine. Yeah.
Okay, I really enjoy doing that, if you can't tell.
It's official.
Thank you. Memories got a hold on me. I've been thinking that I'll end up dead. Our energy wasn't meant to be. Maybe I'll go ahead and tell my friends. And that repeats twice.
Mm.
So then you chime in. Your experiences are similar with memories having such a hold on you that you feel that you could wind up dead. It's like these memories are tangible things that could physically hurt you and inflict harm upon you.
Mm.
Is that kind of what you were trying to say?
Yeah. At the time that we wrote this was quite some time ago when we
Mm-hmm.
wrote the chorus. The verses were all done recently.
Yeah.
But the chorus was the one piece that was totally maintained
Mm-hmm.
from the original version of the song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of capturing this idea of especially when you're young and you're very much emotionally invested in a lot of things.
Yes.
Uh, Thoughts and ideas and memories can very much have a hold on you and your being and how you go about things, and
Definitely.
it's easy to get caught up in that
Mm-hmm.
and really hold on to those thoughts.
And let those thoughts hold on to you.
Yeah.
Because like Jarn was saying, just about, you know, I'm going to tell the whole story, but it's only your perspective. That really is what a memory is. Usually when you have flashes of memories that feel like they could inflict harm on you, you don't see the whole story and you don't see the parts where maybe the other person was trying to just do the best they could,
Hmm.
or they were being altruistic or benevolent, or they were trying to help you in some sort of way, or
Hmm.
just acting on their own emotional kind of influences and impulses.
Hmm.
So, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like the part about going and telling your friends, the way that feels to me now is it's almost like you're caught in these memories and thoughts, and you're letting them control you,
Yeah,
and you go and you tell other people about these thoughts and memories, almost trying to validate them,
Mhm.
and you
I
get
think so.
continue to get lost in them.
Yeah, and you can, when you're with somebody, whether that be a friend or a relationship or somebody else that you really care about, a lot of the time when you still associate with them, you don't tell the whole truth of that person to other people you care about. You want to protect their image
Hmm.
and keep the other people you care about from seeing them in a negative light.
Hmm.
So when you go and you tell your friends about, energetically, you didn't click. It just
Hmm.
wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to work out. You are, again, the whole story from your perspective, that's maybe a little bit more bitter, a little bit more honest.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Absolutely.
You're good.
Thanks, guys. So, then we have Jarn's second verse, the rap verse. Aware it's ironic, swearing I could care less about your ways, always cared more in a daze. And what I gathered from that is when substances are involved, your feelings are stronger.
Absolutely.
You have less of a
Absolutely.
filter on
Mhm.
those things that you feel,
Mhm.
which is a very vulnerable thing to say because, again, if you're telling the whole story from your perspective, maybe you want to come off in a light that is a little bit more like pure, kind of angelic, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then when you say, when I rely on certain substances or other coping mechanisms, and you can't filter out those feelings. You care more when you're in a daze.
Absolutely. I think yeah that was absolutely me saying like I feel I feel more and I'm able to show my emotion more when I'm in a daze. Part of it
Mm-hmm.
was also kind of just saying like had to be in a daze. Had to be in a
Mm,
daze
to cope
to
with
feel
it.
that and cope with it. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that must be really difficult because sometimes when you let your head take over,
Hmm.
you're completely, supposedly, mentally clear,
Hmm.
unclouded. But it's harder to sort through those things because, again, with your
Memories. Memories. Yeah. Absolutely.
your memories, you're trying to decipher what's true, what's not true, what's a memory, what's the fully faceted story.
Hmm. Hmm. And a lot of time it can get mixed, especially when you're like if you're on a substance all the time.
Absolutely.
Like I don't know. I don't remember a lot.
Mm,
Like I have really big blank spaces.
mm,
So it's kind of it's one of those things where yeah, it's really like something to definitely be aware of, and I feel like I've always had to be more aware of it. Like
yeah.
I mean, I'm good. Like I'm good now. Like I'm sober,
Hmm.
but like
Congratulations.
no, thank you. But like it's always been an up and down. It's always
Yeah,
been on and off.
for sure. Yeah, and something that I think about when I think about my own memories is every time you recall a memory, you are changing it. The memories that you relive over and over and over and over and over again, the more you loop on those things, the less authentic they become. So if you add in substance and, a dazed sort of perspective, the less authentic it becomes, but the more real it feels to you.
Mm,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I heard a thing about, yeah, like basically what you're saying. The more you revisit a thought, the more concrete and uh, the thought becomes, basically,
Hmm.
and so it can almost pull pull the thought further and further away from the reality because
Hmm.
you're revisiting it and building the story around the memory,
Yeah.
and it becomes more and more solid.
And you create other assumptions and implications in that memory that may or may not be true.
Hmm.
Like if you have an embarrassing moment, for example, which I embarrass myself all the time, and I revisit those
Don't we
thoughts.
all?
And, the more you think about it, the more you create these sort of like sneaky ways to freak yourself out more. Like maybe this person thought this. Maybe this person's avoiding me because of something I did. Maybe these people don't like me. Maybe they're not going to be forthcoming anymore. Maybe I messed up the friendship, and it just becomes more and more fabricated the more you revisit it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You got it.
Absolutely. And the more that you visit memories, like every time that you think of something that you were remembering, you're just remembering the last time you thought about it. You're not actually
Yeah.
remembering the experience 100%.
Absolutely. But
And
every
that's-
time it feels like you're sucked back in. We get along really well here.
We do.
Yes.
We're on the same wavelength.
Next lyrics. Still, JARN. Hated me smoking. I kept the habit to ever fade. Always topping up before the race. What is the race?
The race, just any kind of confrontation or any kind of like time I
Mm.
knew something was, I guess you could, a couple ways that could be viewed. First of all, any confrontation. Second of all, just always top enough before I had to perform in any way.
Mm.
So always needing that kind of buffer.
I was going to say, creating a
that
barrier
fuel.
between you and your authentic self and whatever audience lies beyond that.
Absolutely.
Kind of like a security blanket.
Absolutely.
I like that. You only cry when you're lucid. I guess the space made me dumber. Don't take it as I got stupid, cause now the bass, it stays bumping.
Had
It's
to
a
throw that one in
cheeky
there.
little flex.
It was a little bump. It was a little bumping.
The club is bumping.
It's bumping and I'm in it.
You're in it. I'm in the
Absolutely.
club. The club is spinning my music. Which, by the way, before we recorded this, we found out that you have listeners all over the world. Australia.
Australia,
Do you have any in Dublin?
Dublin. I don't think so, but I do have quite a few in the UK.
Get on that.
Quite
Get
a
on that,
few.
Dublin.
Listen up. We need some listeners in Dublin.
Guys,
Come on.
let's get the show on the
JARN
road.
in the UK.
And what about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Like where?
Yeah.
I looked the other day. There's some. I had someone listening in Romania, which was cool.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Romania.
Ooh.
I think England, and then
The British,
obviously.
they love you.
Yeah, I guess
The
so.
English, they love Noah Bolton.
Maybe I'll get the Irish going on.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Have them
Maybe.
jigging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
The next
amazing.
lyrics were, you lock me in, take your clothes off, clothes ripping at the lost cause, remembered your taste wrong, in my head it was sweeter. And this lyric was a little bit, there was a bit of a disillusionment here when I read it, because you've been looping and looping and looping and looping on these memories that are fabricated and creating a truth that turns out to not be so true.
Mhm.
When you actually revisit that person and you reconnect with them, the memory is sweeter than the reality.
Absolutely.
Bummer.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Big bummer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think yeah, that's exactly it. That's
Mm.
exactly it. It's always sweeter than you think it is.
It really is, because there's so much that you forget about.
Mhm. Well, it's like we were just saying about
Yeah.
memories changing when you
Mhm.
think about them.
Yeah.
Is you forget the things that are negative,
Or you
and-
can only remember the things that are
or you
negative.
can only remember the things
It's
that
your
are
own
negative.
bias.
Absolutely. I think that when you're into someone or you're attracted to somebody, you tend to erase the things that are negative when you're away from them.
Mhm.
So when you like return, you have like, less negative and more positive, and
Yeah.
then you find out that's not true because, well, nothing has really changed that much, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Not as much as you've created in your head, at least.
Yeah, no, you created a vision of the person that isn't real, which isn't fair to them.
No, it's unfair
It's
to
unfair.
them and to you.
Life is unfair. Can we get 2 thumbs down? So you end off your verse by saying, serrated edge, you're filleting me, peeling back the layers of my mind with ease. Read me, not too deeply, scary to think you are close to me.
Yes.
And this reminds me more of what we just talked about with the kind of barrier you put between your authentic self and a person that may be you want to be close to or is close to you or anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And, this person that you got to know, they can read you really easily and they know you in a way that many don't. So this is probably why you feel or felt so taken advantage of by this person and that they were treacherous or committing felonies against you. You let them in and they abused that power.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, I think that the whole I think the peeling back the layers of my mind with ease is a very
You're like Shrek.
visceral image.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Well, absolutely, absolutely like Shrek, but
It's a little bit more nuanced, guys.
just a tad, a tad.
Who said that?
Must have been the wind. There's a draft in here.
Ooh, it's a bit chilly.
It's a little chilly.
It's a little bit drafty.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the peeling back the layers of my mind was just meant to be very it's almost like I could feel that happening when I was
Yeah.
with that person.
You can feel them getting closer to you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
After the chorus repeats, which again is Noah, we go on to your verse. Who's excited?
I'm excited.
So, your verse is as follows. 'Cause I don't need you anymore. I'm faded when you're in my blood. I want to be in love, uncomplicated, make it all go numb. And I really like this kind of parallel. JARN talks about literal substance. You discuss your feelings towards this person as a kind of substance when they're in your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, JARN cares more when he's faded. You need this person's love and attention to escape from other things in your life. You want an uncomplicated love to obtain a kind of rose-colored glasses perspective on your whole world.
Yeah, that's
Holy
deep.
shit.
That's deep. I love how having somebody else dissect lyrics from an external perspective almost makes me realize my intention behind them. Because sometimes when you're writing, you don't really know what you're writing.
Yeah.
It's just coming through.
This is why people go to therapy.
Literally.
You're on a couch and everything.
I was gonna say that.
This was a trick.
Is this a therapy session?
Are you discovering things
therapist?
about yourself?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I pull off my mask like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
therapist. I got glasses.
I know everything about you.
I know
Actually, a
everything about
therapist.
you.
I read your medical history.
I know everything.
Give me your social security
I have a
number.
diagnosis for you when you're ready.
Oh.
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay, great.
Anytime.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, this was the recent writing,
Yes.
right? So reflecting a bit on past relationships, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, what was the first line? you
There's
said?
some profound realizations happening. The first line was, 'cause I don't need you anymore. I'm faded when you're in my blood. After that, it was, I want to be in love, uncomplicated, make it all go numb.
Yeah. So it's like this feeling of being with somebody and them intoxicating you,
Yeah.
where to the point where you kind of forget about yourself.
And I think that's a really common experience, especially if we're talking about kind of like a young sort of love where maybe you're inexperienced and maybe you are overtaken by this feeling towards
Yeah.
somebody. Once you're out of it and there's a disillusionment, you realize a lot of things.
Yeah, so it's like the reflection of that, of being consumed
Yeah.
by somebody, just a total infatuation.
Yeah, and that really seems like it completely impacted your entire worldview,
Yeah,
if not a huge part of it.
for sure.
Yeah.
And it was, almost like a drug, being with somebody where to the point where you're consumed,
Yeah.
like an addiction.
Yeah.
And
People get addicted to other people 100%, they do.
yeah, and wanting to find love again, but in an uncomplicated way.
Aw.
Uh,
And I think that's something that shows a lot of growth where you want to be your own person with your own solid foundation outside of a relationship.
Yeah.
So that when you do connect with somebody, it becomes something that is much stronger from the get-go and you're not completely infiltrated by this feeling and overcome by this feeling to the point where you lose yourself.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the last line of "Make it all go numb" is almost like it's a line basically stating throwing in the towel of like sometimes it feels like a struggle to find someone who is aligned, or the
Yeah.
relationships you find yourself in are a struggle because you're becoming consumed. It's like just make it all go numb. Like whatever happens, just
You just want it to be uncomplicated.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
Yeah. And everybody says that relationships are hard, and a lot of the time they are, but sometimes it's finding that balance where the difficulty is still worth it.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 That's that.
Next part of the verse. Way too drunk, so we can't be something. In a new city, who am I becoming? Don't know what to do when I'm running. Catch the next train to get away from loving you.
Mhm.
You're running away from your emotions, Noah. How does that make you feel? That's really his therapy.
This is therapy.
But it's almost like I spoke too soon in the previous verse about substances are involved.
Yeah.
But of course it makes it complicated because what you did when you're drunk, it doesn't count.
The drunkenness is almost not even actual alcohol, though. Too, it's being drunk on love.
Mm.
Like Beyonce said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's
Beyonce.
like being
Oh, no.
drunk. It's like being drunk on the infatuation, so we can't be what we really want.
I like that. I didn't think about that. So it's not a literal drunkenness. You're still playing off of that metaphor from before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a motif, guys. Who's excited?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, you're hopping trains city to city, trying to get away from your feelings and inevitably yourself.
Yeah. That was more of a literal thing because I did run away to another city,
Ontario?
Ontario. I went to school there, so there was a reason, but
Yes.
I was super excited to leave. I was like, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
So I was running away.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Basically.
Let's get out of this hopeless town.
Literally.
So, I left and I was running away from my feelings and emotions and the situation that I created for myself.
Yeah.
So,
But anywhere you go, there you are,
yes, you are.
which is a very difficult thing to reconcile with.
And I realized that through running away. I realized really
Doesn't change
wherever
much.
you go, things will follow you. If you have internal struggles, you cannot run away from the inside.
No.
So,
And you might have things that you realize while you gain that sort of independence and space from a person 100%.
right.
But you can't get away from your own feelings and your own authentic truth.
Yeah. So that's why I've returned. I've realized that sometimes you have to leave a place to realize what is great about it.
Yeah, you have to take a step back to see what was maybe bad and also what was maybe good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Sick guitar solo break.
Oh yeah.
That
Done
was
by
epic.
this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're very talented.
Thank you.
That was nuts.
Put it on pause, unfortunately.
I snapped off his
Minor
finger.
injury.
But it shall return.
It shall. In a matter of weeks.
Yep.
We're getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Healing.
Tell me about the solo. Was that just something that you talk a lot about being mindful, intuitive, etc. Was that something that you just kind of played, or was it something that you needed to craft a little bit more?
So how I kind of crafted that solo was basically like taking the section, looping it, and just feeling what comes up and expressing that through the guitar, and then
That's cool.
taking pieces of that and putting it together. So I'd be like, okay, that felt good. That will be the first section. That, and then you kind of piece it together, right? And you're
Cool.
building like the storyline of the solo.
I like that.
It's more in the moment, less like thought out, just kind of like feeling and letting like your fingers play.
That's what I thought because I can tell this guy ordered a green tea. It's plus 30 outside. Let that tell you what you want about him. So I can tell that you are a very intuitive, mindful person. You're very in tune with your emotions, and you said just at the very beginning when introducing yourself that you like to express yourself through sound. So absolutely, that's a part of it is through music.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going
Then-
to say really quickly, sorry, just wanted to interject very briefly. I feel like a lot of our music, and when you make music and when I make music, it's all very, a lot of it isn't even deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really is like you're like downloading from somewhere and it's just
Yeah.
coming out through you. Like you're the instrument, right?
Absolutely.
And like a lot of these lyrics, you don't even think about what you're saying. It's just you're saying it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards you're like, holy.
Mhm.
Like it is therapy to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
f-
even
you-
kidding.
This is why people journal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like you find the meaning afterwards sometimes. Like you don't really know what you're saying.
Mhm.
And then afterwards you kind of reflect, like now,
Yeah.
which is like crazy.
This is like Virginia Woolf's stream of consciousness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
If you want to
basically.
get into that,
Yeah,
100%.
it is.
It's fully
It
stream of
is.
consciousness.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We end off memories with the chorus again. And even though we've gone through the chorus, memories got a hold on me. I've been thinking that I'll end up dead. Our energy wasn't meant to be. Maybe I'll go ahead and tell my friends. That repeats twice. I feel like there's a sort of significance in the fact that you end with the chorus because since the chorus ends, or since the whole song ends with this repetition, I find it very symbolic that something has been left unresolved.
Mm.
There isn't a resolution to these memories. You've told your full story. You're realizing that you can't escape your feelings and you're still stuck with the memories that you began with.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll go tell your friends. Maybe this wasn't meant to be. Maybe these memories can still hurt me. And yet, it doesn't really seem like you know where to go from here.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
Never quite thought about it like that, but I like that interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, you can't really run away from your thoughts or memories.
No.
They are going to be there. You can't control your thoughts.
Mm-mm.
So they are going to be there, but it's more or less how you react to those thoughts and memories that make the difference.
Absolutely. And what
So-
you do with them. Instead of maybe letting them just trample you and hurt you again and again and again and again,
Yeah.
maybe something that you need to do is meet with someone on the internet and let them therapize you in a public space.
Yep, just like this.
Just like this. Guys, I do this for free. This is just for fun.
Free therapy. Free therapy.
Yeah.
It's free therapy.
Wow.
I'm
Incredible.
unlicensed. It's pretty unethical.
Good to disclose that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for discussing your song with me. Is there anything else about the song that you want to discuss before we move on to our lightning round?
There's one thing about this song that's kind of special to me.
Mhm.
Uh,
Don't look at the lightning round questions, Noah.
is it does feel like very much like a snapshot of me and Jack's lives and our like earlier teenage years
Yeah.
of like recklessness and just total emotional impulse.
Just drinking green tea, just uninhibited.
Well,
So much
now
I think the green tea was as a more like relatively recent forthcoming of drink.
yeah,
Forthcoming
past few,
drink.
past few, I mean, past few
What am I?
years,
I'm a scholar.
few years. But yeah, it's like this snapshot of time, and I really, it's like a time capsule.
Oh wait, I just said forthcoming.
Forthcoming of drink.
Anyways, sorry, I just got so distracted by what I said.
Forthcoming
It is
of
like a time
beverage.
capsule. Like, what? Oh my gosh, what do I think I am? Like Shakespeare? But no, absolutely. And I was gonna say, like something else I wanted to touch on, which is a part of that is the original Memories song was like had like one verse or two of the verses that I put. No, literally one verse that I put in was from the original song. We had like a 3-minute long version of Memories that we made
Wow.
when we were like both 18 and 17 or something.
And you totally scrapped it.
And it's not scrapped. It's a demo.
Repurposed.
But our voices like have changed so much. Like we were gonna maybe drop both together. That was my idea, but it didn't really like. We just weren't really feeling that too much. But no, the original one, it was It was way longer. It had more verses in it, and it was like Noah and I stopped being friends for a couple years when he left because I was not growing up and he was growing up.
That's very perceptive.
Yeah, it was like it was right. Everything works exactly how it's meant to, right? And like so when he came back, we reconnected. But having that song to listen to while we weren't friends anymore, I started to associate the original version to him and I talking about our own time together as friends, right? And it was less like based around like romantic. That other one was like less romantic. Like you could perceive it as two friends talking to each other.
Sure. Like a back and forth kind of thing.
Exactly, but it was totally a snapshot, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
Of kind of a time when we were way more uncentered
Yeah.
and disconnected from,
Well, yeah.
I think who we truly were at heart.
Absolutely. But I like that where, you've grown up together, the both of you. And it's kind of ironic that a song called Memories brings back so many memories of the initial demos of this song and all the things that you two have been through together, the time apart, the reconnection, all of that. So I'm sorry for, giggling over your beverage comment. That was distracting. That again. But no, I like that a lot. That is very special.
Yeah, for sure.
Are we ready to talk about something more stupid?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Perfect.
So lightning round. These are a bunch of questions that came to me in my big fat brain, my massive cranium. As you can see, it's hidden by the bangs.
Genius over here.
So,
What? No, continue. Continue.
So, I'm just gonna ask. We got like 5 or 6 questions here for
Kadoke.
one of you, the other one of you, or the both of you together.
Sounds
Absolutely.
good.
Are we ready?
Ready.
Okay, Noah.
Yes.
Something I noticed about Memories right away is how well it is produced and mastered, especially considering what a new artist you are. My first thought was Nepo Baby, but after some digging, I have a hunch that you went to school to be an audio engineer.
Yes, I did. I did go to school to become an audio engineer.
What drew you towards audio engineering as a career?
What drew me towards it?
Yeah.
Well, I've always been a musician, and I did a lot of the engineering throughout high school at my school, and I thought, what can I do that's associated with this that'll kind of open up some more doors for me
100%.
into the world of audio, and that's not just for music, many different things. So that is what I did. However, for this song, I did not do any of the audio engineering or mixing.
Yes.
That was our amazing Cullimore. He's
Shout out.
Shout out
Yes.
Cullimore.
Shout out Cullimore. Thank you.
He's an amazing guy, and he does lots of magic.
He's a magician.
He's
He's
a
a
magician.
The magician.
A wizard.
The
Grand
magician.
wizard.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so he really polished it and brought it to its fullest potential. I definitely, I feel like there's also sometimes a good piece of having somebody else engineer the song you're creating. It kind of allows you to take on more of the creative seat
Yeah,
and
100%.
put like the technical pieces to somebody else,
Yeah.
which can be really nice for the
Step
creative
back
flow.
a little bit and be a little bit more unstructured in your creation.
Yeah,
Because
for
when you
sure.
got all the tech in front of you, I don't know, if somebody put like a soundboard in front of me or something, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But, it is nice to have all that knowledge and experience because I can like kind of work with them more on that level as well. If I want to make any adjustments, then I can understand what they're doing.
That's really cool.
So that's helpful. And then also just for other songs that I make, like I can really maximize the creativity that I can accomplish. And then when I feel I want to hand it off to someone to polish it and really finalize things, then I can do that.
That's a great option to have.
Yeah.
Can I ask you another question pertaining to this?
Yes.
On the note of audio engineering, I discovered that you are a self-proclaimed monkey making noise as per your Spotify bio.
Yes.
What is your favorite noise to make?
I like humming. Good sound, feel it in the chest.
That's that vagus nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you hum us a little tune?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's preview.
That was beautiful.
I'll do the
I like that.
ad-libs.
JARN. On the
Yes.
intro to your 2024 single, Erase the Pink, you prefaced, I'm gonna make some weird ass noises just in advance.
Yes.
What is your favorite weird ass noise to make?
That's a great question. I've never been asked that.
We're all about
in
these
my life.
noises, making weird sounds.
Honestly, that was me just like prefacing that I was gonna like be just like making
gonna go hard on the
weird
beat.
noises. No weird
I'm gonna
noises.
go crazy on the track.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy, but like sometimes in the studio when you're flowing and you gotta make some music and it's coming out and you're just like making music,
Yeah.
you say things you don't even know what you're saying.
It's
You
noise.
just gotta say the words.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think yelling. I think I like to yell.
You like to
when
yell?
when I'm making like
Would you like
I'll
to
be
give
like-
us a little yell? We're in public.
We're in a
we're in a
we're in a
library.
you can
library.
turn around. You can yell into the couch.
Ah,
That was pathetic.
I had to keep it down on the low.
Certainly not my favorite noise to make. It would be a little bit more guttural. Okay, next. both of you. If
Yes.
you were a cartoon character duo,
Oh,
what would it be?
Phineas and Ferb.
absolutely. Yeah. I was gonna say that's so
Oh
weird.
my gosh. I was gonna give you some options. We got like Beavis and Butthead, we got Tupi and Binu, but
Phineas and Ferb.
So who's who?
They're like, I'm Ferb.
Yeah,
You're Phineas.
I'm Phineas.
I get that vibe. You
Should
got
run
that
that.
quiet, unsettling demeanor.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
I guess.
very quiet and chill way.
Do you have an inside joke that you would be willing to share?
What to choose from?
The Joss.
Jaws. That was solid.
The Joss.
Jaws.
Is there any better ones though?
There's like they just kind of come up in the moment. And
Yeah.
it's hard to recall.
You're being very secretive about this. I just feel kind of
I
excluded
feel
right
like
now.
we can really pull a good one out of the hat. Joss is a solid one. We
Yeah.
laugh about that all the time.
What's
So
Joss?
Joss is a sauce.
Okay.
It's Jack
were-
sauce.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I make it, but
Oh, okay.
when we were like really stoned, probably around 17 or 16 years old,
Okay.
Yeah.
we were really stoned. We were in my kitchen, and we were like, "What sauce can we make for this pasta?"
Oh, okay.
And
Potions.
Yeah, mixing, cooking.
It
We're
was like
making-
a
we're cooking
fork
in the
of
kitchen.
mayonnaise. Like we have a list of ingredients.
Okay.
I
It's in
think
the books.
a fork of mayonnaise was one of the measurements.
A
we
fork.
used. Tell me how that makes sense.
Yeah.
Annie's cheese packets, 2 of them.
Okay.
You have
Add
to
some
open
texture.
two.
There
You have to
was some
open
ketchup
2
in
Add some
there.
texture
pasta
in there.
boxes.
Yeah, it's gonna be
For
real
that.
grainy, but don't fret. There's more.
Yeah. Milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Some milk.
Milk.
Oh man, that was brutal. There's a lot. Some dill, I think.
That hurts my stomach just thinking about this.
I know.
It was amazing.
It was a lactose intolerant person's nightmare, but
Yeah.
it was so good.
Was it really?
It was pretty good.
It was
yeah.
probably because of like the 2 cheese packets that were.
And yeah, I was thinking that and the fork of mayonnaise.
I'm actually I can't get behind mayonnaise. I'm really sorry. I'm not a mayonnaise gal.
in the macaroni sauce was different, but
I
you know,
can't. I'll make a mac and cheese and I'll add like mustard to it, and it adds a little bit of like a tang. It's
Zing
really
zing.
good. A little bit
That's
of a
good.
zing zing.
I love mustard. I put that shit on everything.
I love mustard.
Yeah.
I love. He's just
Dijon
drinking a cup of
mustard.
mustard right now.
It's not tea. It's mustard.
my cup's
Weird
actually made
guy.
out of mustard, so
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Final question.
absolutely,
Thank you for sharing, Joss.
of course.
Yes.
Also, why did you get all the credit for it? Sounded like you were both,
I feel like I was more of a backseat driver in that one.
yeah.
I think I was
I was just
you
holding
were the
space.
mastermind behind.
I was flowing with that one.
You were
that
flowing.
one was that one could have been a song in itself. I was expressing my creative energy in a different way with
yes.
with cheeses.
Joss.
With cheeses.
I like that. Okay. Finally, a question I wanted to close on is what I suspect to be the cover art of Memories. You posted this on your Instagram.
Yeah.
It is 2 shadowy silhouettes in front of a body of water.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Yeah. So we were on the way back to Cochrane from Calgary, and we were with Jack's lovely mom, and yeah, we went to a cafe,
Yeah.
and we were about to leave, and it was sunset, and we just were looking across the river,
Yeah.
the Bow River that we were looking upon, saw some rocks,
Yes.
and we were like, this is a fantastic place for a picture. So we climbed down and hopped on the rocks, and
You were gallivanting away. This is a
Yeah.
very dynamic photo.
Jack's mom was the photographer.
Shout out Jack's mom.
Yeah.
Shout out my mom. Shout out Vibe High.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. And she took the picture. It was amazing.
That's your mom?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
You
you
do
know.
content for Vibe High.
I do. Yeah.
That's crazy. You sat in her purple swing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
that
Was
took
that-
that photo.
Was that nice?
That was really nice.
Did it feel really relaxing?
Very.
I want to sit in the purple swing.
You can come by to one of
everybody
the
should.
hammock sessions.
What's a
Yeah.
hammock session?
It's a sound session, so she's a sound practitioner.
Yes.
And it's a sound bath, which is what she does every week.
Cool.
It's just you hang in a hammock. You feel like you're floating.
That sounds delightful.
And you can
It
lay
looks
you
like
can lay any way because
You
it's a
smiled
hammock.
so wide in that photo I saw of you in your hammock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We could put it up on screen if you feel inclined.
Oh yeah.
Could.
It's a
Could
great
do
He's
that.
photo.
editing this, so that's totally up to him. How
Yeah. We'll
much
see.
of
We'll see.
that he wants
It's
to
on
share.
him.
Yeah.
It's a good photo.
Jack's mom was also the photographer for that as well.
I think.
Yeah, she's a very
Captures
good
you in
photographer.
your best moments.
Yes,
Was it my mom or was it me?
that was your mom.
Oh.
That one. Yep.
I took a couple, but
Yeah.
None of them were as good as.
No.
No.
My mom's a great photographer.
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
Yeah. So that was the album cover, and Jack edited it. He did some
Pretty cool.
fantastic like little blur shift. It was
Yeah, yeah.
really cool.
100%.
And that's it. So yeah.
Well, I
Love
want to
it.
thank the both of you for coming in to meet me today. This was so super cool. I also want to thank Found for accommodating us in our little setup today. It's so kind of them to let us sit and yap in their public space. So thank you so much to them. And I want to thank you for editing this later and filming and all
For
the
sure.
equipment. There's a reason why this doesn't sound like it's been shot and recorded on a microwave this time. So you have no one to thank for that. Audio engineer himself.
Yep.
Thank you both very, very much.